Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourself, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind. Historical events of 17th April, a journey through time of 17th April 2025, Thursday. Today's that is 17th April, highlight in history. 1797, Sir Ralph Abercrombie attacks San Juan, Puerto Rico in what would be one of the largest invasions of the Spanish territories in the Americas. 1797, citizens of Verona begin an unsuccessful eight-day rebellion against the French occupying forces. 1861, the state of Virginia's secession convention votes to secede from the United States. Virginia later becomes the eighth state to join the Confederate States of America. 1863, American Civil War. Grierson's raid begins. Troops under Union Army Colonel Benjamin Grierson attack central Mississippi. 1864, American Civil War. The Battle of Plymouth begins. Confederate forces attack Plymouth, North Carolina. 1869, Morelos is admitted as the 27th state of Mexico. 1876, Catalpa Rescue, the rescue of six Fenian prisoners from Fremantle prison in Western Australia. 1895, the Treaty of Shimonoseki between China and Japan is signed. This marks the end of the First Sino-Japanese War, and the defeated Qing Empire is forced to renounce its claims on Korea and to concede the southern portion of the Fengxian province, Taiwan and the Penghu to Japan. 1905, the Supreme Court of the United States decides Lochner versus New York, which holds that the right to free contract is implicit in the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution. 1907, the Ellis Island Immigration Center processes 11,747 people, more than on any other day. 1912, Russian troops open fire on striking goldfield workers in northeast Siberia, killing at least 150. 1931, after negotiations between Catalan and Spanish provisional governments, the Catalan Republic, proclaimed in April 14, becomes the Generalitat de Catalunya, the autonomous government of Catalonia within the Spanish Republic. 1941, World War II. The Axis powers' invasion of Yugoslavia is completed when it signs an armistice with Germany and Italy. 1942, French prisoner of war General Henry Giraud escapes from his castle prison in Kongenstein Fortress. 1944, forces of the communist-controlled Greek People's Liberation Army attack the smaller national and social liberation resistance group, which surrenders. Its leader Dimitrios Pizarros is murdered. 1945, World War II. Montese, Italy is liberated from Nazi forces. 1945, historian Tran Trong Kim is appointed the Prime Minister of the Empire of Vietnam. 1946, the last French troops are withdrawn from Syria. 1951, the Peak District becomes the United Kingdom's first national park. 1961, Bay of Pigs invasion. A group of Cuban exiles, financed and trained by the CIA, lands at the Bay of Pigs in Cuba with the aim of ousting Fidel Castro. 1964, Jerry Mock completes the first around-the-world airplane flight by women, a solo flight in the spirit of Columbus, which took 29.5 days, took off and landed at the Port Columbus International Airport in Ohio. 1969, Sirhan is convicted of assassinating Robert F. Kennedy. 1969, Communist Party of Czechoslovakia chairman Alexander Dubček is deposed. 1970, Apollo program. The damaged Apollo 13 spacecraft returns to Earth safely. 1971, the Provisional Government of Bangladesh is formed. 1975, the Cambodian Civil War ends. The Khmer Rouge captures the capital Phnom Penh and Cambodian government forces surrender. 1978, Mir Akbar Khyber is assassinated, provoking the Shore Revolution in Afghanistan. 1982, Constitution Act. 1982, patriation of the Canadian Constitution in Ottawa by proclamation of Elizabeth II, Queen of Canada. 1986, an alleged state of war lasting 335 years between the Netherlands and the isles of Sicily declared peace, bringing an end to any hypothetical war that may have been legally considered to exist. 1992, the Katina P is deliberately run aground of Maputo, Mozambique, and 60,000 tons of crude oil spill into the ocean. 1998, Space Shuttle Columbia is launched on STS-90, the final Space Lab mission. 2003, Anneli Jaitanimäki takes office as the first female Prime Minister of Finland. 2006, a Palestinian suicide bomber detonates an explosive device in a Tel Aviv restaurant, killing 11 people and injuring 70. 2013, an explosion at a fertilizer plant in the city of West Texas kills 15 people and injures 160 others. 2014, NASA's Kepler Space Telescope confirms the discovery of the first Earth-sized planet in the habitable zone of another star. 2021, the funeral of Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, takes place at St. George's Chapel, Windsor Castle. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, share and subscribe.